The United States, long regarded as a global leader in research and higher education, is now facing a severe internal crisis. A major report from the International Watchdog Scholars at Risk SAR, released in October 2025, warns that the current assault on university autonomy is turning the US into a model for how to dismantle academic freedom. This erosion, which began at the state level, has dramatically shifted to direct pressure from the federal government, threatening to undermine US scientific and intellectual leadership for a generation. Chapter 1. The Unprecedented Federal Crackdown. Scholars at Risk, SAR Free to Think report, documented over 40 attacks on academic freedom in the US during the first half of 2025. Crucially, the nature of these attacks shifted sharply after January 2025. Pressure moved from state legislation to unprecedented federal actions aimed at controlling university admissions, hiring, research, and disciplinary processes. This marked the first time a research superpower has voluntarily taken steps to dismantle the infrastructure underpinning its global leadership. Chapter 2. The Political Weaponization of Funding. The primary tool of federal pressure is the weaponization of funding. The government has threatened or cancelled hundreds of millions of dollars in federal grants and contracts for universities deemed non-compliant with political mandates. This includes freezing billions in research funds and launching politically motivated investigations. For institutions like Columbia University, the consequences were direct and immediate, with the cancellation of federal funding leading to major disruptions and the curtailment of independent academic discourse. Chapter 3. Ideological Purging and the Day Back. A major part of the federal effort involves the elimination of ideologically disfavored programs. Executive orders have mandated the dismantling of diversity, equity, and inclusion day initiatives across federal agencies and grantees. Research grants that utilize keywords related to race, gender, or social justice have been flagged or cancelled. This pressure is creating a chilling effect, where faculty members self-censor in their teaching and research for fear of political reprisal. Chapter 4. The Global and Scientific Cost. The implications of this shift are not confined to domestic politics. Cuts to research budgets, the cancellation of long-term projects, and restrictions on international students are causing a tangible brain drain. International scholars face increased visa restrictions and even deportations based on online speech, making the US a less attractive destination for global talent. Experts warn that this erosion of the scientific process compromises the nation's competitive edge in critical fields like biotechnology and AI. Chapter 5. Democracy's Incubator Under Threat. The SAR report concludes that attacks on universities, historically one of the first targets in contexts of democratic decline, fundamentally undermine the foundations of a free society. Universities serve as incubators of democratic values, and when political appointees, rather than peers-controlled research evaluation, the quality of knowledge production suffers. Upholding institutional independence is therefore critical, not just for education, but for preserving democracy itself. Conclusion. The crisis facing US higher education in 2025 is a global inflection point. The choice is stark: either allow political interference to diminish a superpower status built on free inquiry, or fight to reaffirm the core principles of academic independence and intellectual rigor.